Hi there and welcome to my channel Loopy Mabel Crochet. My name is Jane and in today's video it's going to be a little bit of a lookbook again. I like to show you how you can wear my pattern designs. Sometimes you need a little bit of inspiration on when you've made an item and you're not sure how to style it. Then that's what I'm going to do in this little vlog. So stay tuned. And to all my lovely subscribers, thanks for your support. And if you're new here and you like my crochet designs and creations, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little bell, and then you'll never miss any videos that I do bring out. So today it's going to be some more lookbook type of ideas, a bit of crochet inspiration. So I'm just going to go straight on to the first item that Mabel is wearing. I've got, I don't know whether you follow me as well, I have a dressmaking channel, Loopy Mabel's Closet, so I do a lot of dressmaking obviously. And this is one of the items that I made not so long ago. And I did it in the khaki green because I knew it would be one of those colours that you could wear through the autumn, through the winter, and it was going to go with a lot of things that I've got already. And I think the Florence cape, if you remember I did the Florence cape, there's a tutorial on this design as there are for all my designs, free tutorial, and I did it in the lovely duck egg colour, and I'll pop pictures up so you can see what I'm talking about just to remind you. And I did it again in these lovely autumn colours. I used a lovely burnt orange and I edged it in the khaki, and I just think it goes really nice with this green linen pinafore that I made. And obviously you'll have probably seen this raggy brooch. It seems to go with 80% of my wardrobe, so it's well and truly used. And I do have a tutorial over on Loopy Mabel's Closet on how to use your scrap fabrics if you're into sewing. So I've just added that brooch to it, but obviously you don't need to add the brooch. I'll take it off just so you can see the Florence cape a bit more, and it goes really well. So that's just an idea of sometimes you can pick a yarn and then you're not sure what it's going to go with. Like I said in my last crochet inspiration vlog, try to pick a yarn that you're going to get well use out of, a yarn colour that's going to coordinate. You can mix and match, and obviously depending on the season that you're in, if you're in the autumn winter like we are now here in England, I'm choosing all the rustic colours, the colours of leaves and, you know, autumn colours and colours like that, which I know that's going to go with lots of things during these cold winter months. So there's the Florence cape, and obviously great difference between the duck egg colour, all in one colour, but don't have to do just the one colour. You can add the contrasting rib and the contrasting scallop edge. So that's just a little bit of an idea of how you can mix and match and change it around. So that's the Florence cape, and I really do love this colour scheme. And it also goes with a lovely khaki green blouse that I have had for quite a few years, and it's perfect. I'm not a great one for wearing thick coats when I'm out and about. I can't be doing with being like restricted in a coat, but I'm an absolute great lover of layering up your wardrobe. So I would probably go out, my mum goes mad, but I would probably go out with probably about 4 layers of clothes on. I'd probably have a vest on, and then I'd have my blouse or a long sleeve polo neck, then the blouse, then a crochet item, crochet shoulder snug or a cape. And I'm toasty, probably wear an ear warmer and some wrist warmers, and I'll be quite toasty going out like that. Obviously if it's pouring down or it's snowing I would put a coat on, but 9 times out of 10 if I can make myself nice and warm with lots of layers, then I would prefer to do that. And also if you cover up with the coat, then you can't show off your gorgeous crochet. So that's another reason why I like to go out and about without a coat on. So that is the Florence cape. So that's just a little idea of how you can mix and match the colours. So moving on, exact same dress. I'm going to see if I can try and contrast and mix and match with the exact same linen dress, just to show you. You only need maybe a couple of things in your wardrobe and you can totally change the look of that item by just accessorising. So again, this goes absolutely brilliantly. This is the Sweet Georgia ruffle capelet, and I did this in 2 different colourways, and I'll pop the pictures up of the other colourway as well. And Mabel obviously has got the green, the blue, the brown colourway on, and again it goes brilliantly with the green khaki linen pinafore that I made. So again, and by this is a colour changing yarn, and by using a colour changing yarn, if you're clever enough and pick the colours in that yarn where you know you can certainly coordinate and contrast with what you've got in your wardrobe, that's another tip. So for example, I've got the brown, so this will go lovely with anything that I've got brown in my wardrobe. Obviously the greens, so it's going to pick out the greens. I've got a green blouse, show you the pictures again. Obviously I've got this green linen dress, and there's blues, so it goes great over jeans. If you pick out the blue in your jeans and maybe pop a blue polo neck underneath, so it would pick out the blue with your top, the blue in your jeans, and then you add in some colour contrast. So that is another idea. And obviously I've got different shades of greens and different shades of blues, so I'm not restricted in what I can wear it with, and it's not like I'm going to make it and it's just going to end up in the drawer only worn now and then. All the items that I create and design, obviously I have the prototype, so my drawers are absolutely overflowing with crochet. But everything that I do design and make, I always pick a colour that I know further down the line, because sometimes I'm designing in the spring for the autumn designs and vice versa. I'm in the autumn now designing things for the spring summer, so I'm going to pick the colours for the seasons. So I try to plan, and so obviously when I was making these, I knew they would be worn more so in the autumn winter than the obviously spring and summer, even though you can pop them on a chilly summer's evening. If you did it in like the shades of pinks or maybe creams and lemons, ideal for through the summer. So all my designs can be mixed and matched for throughout the year. But by choosing the colours, when you're going to create your project, if you get one of my patterns, download them, obviously you can get them in my shop, then have a little think, what colour are you going to go for, and will you get lots of use out of it? So that's another top tip. So that's the Sweet Georgia capelet, and it goes lovely on Mabel with the khaki pinafore. And moving on to the next design, again it goes brilliantly with the green khaki pinafore, Rainbow Dreams poncho capelet. I like to wear mine across the body like so, but you can wear it where the point is facing front or back. So it's one of these that it's quite versatile, you can move it around, but I like to wear mine this way. And again, it's got the greens and it's got the blues, it's got all the autumn colours, and again this is another colour changing yarn. This is the Shapier's Wanderlust yarn, and it's just absolutely fabulous with all the colours of autumn and winter. So again, this goes great with my green blouse, it goes great with this green pinafore, it also goes great with the cream dress. I think I had that one on in the last vlog. So again, another way of mixing and matching and stylising a plain item that you've got in your wardrobe, because this is quite plain, but by adding just a plain pinafore, by adding a bit of colour and a bit of texture, you transforming it straight away. And how many looks now have I got with this dress? I've got 1, 2, 3 looks so far with this dress, and I'm not finished yet. I've got maybe a couple more to show you, so there's another idea. So that's the Rainbow Dreams, and again, tutorial and PDF patterns are available in my shop. And again, moving on, same dress, Mabel's wearing still the same dress, and this is the Highland Granny capelet, and again the colours perfect. And yet again though, I've added other colours in, so it goes also with other items of my wardrobe. Obviously goes with the khaki green blouse that I've got. That colour also picks out in that buttermilk dress that I've been wearing, and obviously there's blues in there, and there's like the off-white, antique white colours. So again, you're bringing out colours in, but you're also mixing and matching. So this doesn't have to go with anything that's khaki. You could go with things that you pull out as well, and that will give it a bit of a colour pop. So that is the Highland Granny stitch capelet. I love this stitch. I mean, everybody loves the granny stitch. And I thought, oh, if everybody loves the granny stitch, I'm going to create it into something that's hopefully going to be a great accessory that you can just pop on over your shoulders and off you go, and you're cosy and warm. And there is the matching beret, there's the matching wrist warmers to go with this as well. Now, going on to the granny stitch, if you're wondering what I'm wearing, this is just a plain old granny stitch shawl that I made, quite a few years ago. And again, I've chosen more than just the one colour, because I always want to be able to use and adapt, mix and match everything that I've got with other things. I don't want to just to be able to wear one item that will only go with one of my crochet designs. And again, this goes with lots of things in my wardrobe. I do have a lot of pink in my wardrobe, but then there's got the cream, so it will go with anything that I've got in there, cream. And then obviously I've got this lovely dark plum, and again a lovely rich winter colour. So that's another way of adding colours to something simple that you've already got in your wardrobe, like a plain jumper, maybe a plain polo neck. Pop this on and then you've transformed it. Now, I don't have a tutorial on this, but people have asked me through Instagram if I'll do a tutorial. So yep, I will do. Really simple. You can probably get tutorials anyway on YouTube, but I will do my version. So watch this space for this, and I will create another one of these for you lovely guys. So yeah, so that is the Highland granny stitch capelet. And I think I can squeeze in a couple more things that's going to go with this pinafore. And again, back over to Mabel, we have got another one of my favourite, well, I say they're all favourites, all my designs are my favourites. This is the honeycomb shoulder snug, and this is in the lovely parchment colour. And again, goes perfectly over the khaki green pinafore, because what I've done is I brought in the khaki green flower from the Florence capelet. So I brought in the green just to tie it all in. And I just think that looks a really lovely look. And how simple is that? So just by changing a couple of accessories, or just something, a bit of style, a pin or a brooch, or even another type of scarf around your neck in the colour that contrasts or coordinates, that's how you can style up your crochet accessories that you've made. So don't make things and think you can only wear them just the once with one outfit. If you just use a little bit of imagination, and you can just mix and match all sorts. So how many outfits have I got there? Probably about 4 or 5 so far on one dress. And I've got also the lime green version. So again, the lime green version kind of goes. So if I swap the brooch, so by simply swapping the colour of the yarn, so we've gone from the lovely parchment that was on Mabel a minute ago to now the lovely lime green. And again, I've just added the brooch, so it brings in the green, and it automatically mixes and matches and goes perfectly. So just again, another item. So don't be blinkered with your colours. That's what I'm trying to give you tips for. Don't be blinkered by the colour. It can only go with one thing. If you bring in another colour like this, that now goes gorgeous with the khaki dress. So there is just a few ideas of how you can accessorise and style your wardrobe, your wardrobe, and all the crochet items that you possibly are planning to make or have made, and then you're not quite sure how to wear them. So I'm hoping I've inspired you a little bit more. And obviously, if you follow me along on Instagram on my crochet account, Loopy Mabel, I'm always posting pictures of me wearing and stylising my designs to share with you, to give you obviously ideas and inspiration too. So follow me along there. Hopefully I've inspired you, and I hope you've liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me that lovely thumbs up, and you can buy all my PDF patterns in my shop in the box below there. But until the next time, I'm off to do some more crochet designing, and I will see you on my next video. But until the next time, please take care, and as always, happy crochet.